In this video, I'm going to show you how to place the ignition coil boots on this Ford F-350 with a 6.2 liter V8 engine. The ignition coils sit right on top of your engine, and I recommend replacing them all at the same time. Let's get started. Whether you're on the driver's side or passenger side, you do not have to remove this intake piece right here because it's actually not in your way if you can sneak under it with a wrench to remove the hardware. You may have to move hoses and wires out of the way, but that doesn't mean disconnecting them. That just means pushing them to the side so you can see. So let's focus right here. Grab onto the spark plug wire, pull it off, set it aside, unlock the electrical connector. You may need the help of a pocket screwdriver for this. Just pry on that red tab. Then you're going to want to push in the center of that. That'll unlock the rest of the electrical connector. And then, using an 8mm socket, unbolt the ignition coil. With the bolt out of the way, we can pull the ignition coil straight up. There it is. Now take your old ignition coil and twist and pull on the boot to remove it from the coil itself. Sometimes these can be quite stuck on here. There is a spring on the inside, keep that in mind. With the boot off, you may or may not have had that little ceramic resistor that's inside fall off. If not, there it is. Take it off. This one actually has some corrosion on it, so I'm going to inspect the inside of my ignition coil before I move along to make sure that that's okay. Once you've done that, take the new one that comes taped up to your ignition coil and slide it in. There's no direction to this, you just stick it right in the hole. You can help guide it all the way down with this spring. You might as well leave that spring in there because now what we need to do is take the ignition coil boot, slide it right over, and twist it until it bottoms out all the way. There is no particular way to line these boots up, so as long as it's fully seated and you see the spring in there, you're good to go. One last tip I have though is to put a little bit of silicone paste or dielectric grease just on the end of the boot. This is going to prevent the spark plug from getting stuck on here after a bunch of heat cycles. Now you don't want to stuff it with silicone paste or dielectric grease, you just want enough to coat the outside. Take your ignition coil and drop it down into the spark plug hole. Line it up with its mounting point. Take the bolt and slide it down into the hole. Start on your bolt, make sure it goes in smoothly and doesn't cross thread, and let's tighten it down. This is bottomed out, give it about 1/8 of a turn at most. After that, that should be plenty. Reconnect the electrical connector, push it on until it clicks, and lock it. Take your spark plug wire and line it up with the ignition coil and press it on until it locks in. There we go. If you pull on it slightly, it should not come off. It should take a little bit of force to pop it back out.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.